Yes, they are calling. They say, when you dislocation. They say, we are not so sure that's the engine. Omo piano she form no nipa it was a 4 if in a 2 if in a one anim and omo bono. Absolutely.
A few moments later,
the committee also visited the nurse in question, who was alleged to have been physically attacked. We saw the patient in bed. The document available to us from the medical record had no indication of fracture or dislocation of the said staff.
To them because this was an incident report.
Okay.
This was an eyewitness report. So I'm not supposed to say that was what it was.
Right.
Absolutely. So whatever they said, I gathered it. I realized that right from the triage, they even managed. They managed. When you look at the video very well, immediately he entered, there were 2 people, one in black, one gentleman trying to use the monitor on somebody. He went straight to the one in black. It was a pregnant woman. He went to slap the face. The HB we checked on Monday was 10. So assuming...
Who went to slap the face?
Just check the video.
Which video? Because the video that we have, we don't see any slap.
Thank you very much.
So you have seen a video?
Yes. So
where there's a slap?
Because there are two cameras straight at the triage. So we don't listen to everything for evidential purposes and for purposes of being very unbiased. We use what will educate us. Did the triage nurse do this? So, for example,
okay. So Sarah, no, let's understand this, right,
yes,
Joshua?
Yes.
You have a video.
Yes.
Where there was a slap.
Yes.
By the
on
same.
The face. Yes.
Ralph.
Yes.
Where have you seen that video? Because I haven't seen that video.
And the committee
did you
seems
represent that video too?
I was not called into the committee.
But
the media has not gotten to me. Nobody has asked me for a video.
Do you have the video?
I can show
Can I have it?
Yes, once I leave the set, I'll show it. I'll give it to the producer.
Can I get the
No. For these purposes, I would give it to your producer,
No.
because I will not be ambushed on this show. Because at this moment,
I'm ambushing you.
No.
I'm trying to help.
No, what I'm trying to say is that we
Okay.
have had media. That's why this morning I told Sewa that Sewa, for purposes of the respect you have accorded the Ridge Hospital emergency for the past 5 years.
Ebusia after say Mr. Tinkran ebetire mu say Raphael assaulté nurse ni Ridge Hospital Emma wonya dislocated arm any nsem bebre no. Ghana Health Minister enzo so conduct investigation ni mono omonso eba abontin betire mu say ensem wa kire say Mr. Tinkran any ni team other nurses na edeba abontin ni nyina no is incorrect. Nurse penyi ba we enzo so akọche say GHOne TV oni say wa I'm here. One on so akwa kire mu say ono de omo evidential video a kire say Raf assault again no Emma obogen asum krama enya semketwa. Na ebusiafo Kevin Ekobedu Taylor e di video mienu bi aba abontin. Wa expose sa nurse oba kesi ya on GHOne on say wa I'm here. O kire mu say Raf de ebogen no asum nurse ni asuma na oye pregnant. Di ebusiafo mean say madaje yanko Enkoti Kevin Ekobedu Taylor exposure Odi Ababonti.
See, thank you, team. This is the slap now. Oka say, Ralph ebo a pregnant nurse assume because we have the 2 angles. Yene and the second angle now last but the chairman. And this is the second angle I showed you. We now Oka say Ralph ebo nurse niya onyemasum. This is the video she's talking about. Janama American United say, and she made some very interesting comment. Time and not GHOne. Or say, Ralph ebo opim for nest ni bia soon. And that they have a video. And that video, no, she was not called by the investigative committee to produce it. The question I'm asking is, does the video belong to the hospital or the video belongs to her? The said video she's talking about. Because from the way she's speaking, it looks like she's the only person who has that video. And if she's not the only person who has that video, then it's upon the hospital management to release this unique video that we have all not seen so that we can show to Ghana. Because the way she was talking, she said the video, no. So the question we are asking this lady is, video, no, a personal video, and I say it's a video that belongs to the hospital that we all can get access to. Because if we all can get access to, then the minister will have to write to the management to produce that video. Because she was speaking as the PRO of Ridge Hospital. This is a nurse. On some above video, no, one angle at show. Now let me play another angle, because this is the same video she is referring to and making us look like say who video, no. Now my boy, any angle the show. This is the angle that was released. Sorry, this is our angle. This is the angle we released. Any. Now, this is the angle that we released. And I'm about angle now, Ridge Hospital release here. No? If you want to ask the lady, which of the videos is she talking about? And I know a lot of people are like, Kevin, why are you not being so hard on lady? I'm not being so hard on lady because the lady has surprised me. I'm worried because when you get nurses, senior nurses, sit on national television to lie, this woman has gone through the mill. When a woman like this, Ojina TV so, a chatro say, how can you hand over your pregnant wife to such a woman? In this Obiko hospital say, na odo we yire a man say onion operation. Na oye bibi na eko wrong. Na o yire no be catch say, bibi say to my hospital, do you think sama amiwe obeka no kura to save your wife or your child? That is why I am hurt. I'm not supposed to be hard on her. I am pained because this is how low we have brought our profession, a nursing profession. This is where we have gotten to. Because there are hundreds of such people. And with all due respect, you're good nurses in Ghana. But when you get nurses, senior nurses, swear on their life on national television, somebody's wife, she sits in church, she's praying, she's a role model to somebody, but then she comes on national television and lies like this. This is a nurse that without asking a question. Every single person should be worried. I am hurt, I am worried. Because what is making her decide, say, all her experience and the kind of people she knows and the credibility she says she has built, why would she get to this point to sit on national television to lie? Now let's listen to this woman in another interview.
Of course, every other thing they have stated is really right. Okay. Because on the night of the incidents, when the girl felt that she had a dislocation, she went home to sleep and came to work the next morning. What if when she got home, her mother started pulling her hand, rubbing things, and in crime reports, they have spot the whole incident. So by the grace of God, dislocation, you say it's fracture. Dislocation is that it has moved from the socket.
The joint. Yeah.
What if he went to, he's also a gun girl. You know the guns have no things on the floor. So what if he went to his knee mename and they pull it and then it's now back to the socket? So there's
Madam
evidence has been evidence.
Madam Danquah.
If she says that, if the next day, if the doctor who saw said there was no dislocation.
Yes.
It could be because the lady did not stay in the hospital 24 hours, barricaded by BNI, so she could have tampered with evidence.
But that
Now, she goes on Star FM. This woman is a professional nurse. I feel small can say, say investigators, no, as someone who's a girl, no, ne better ni ye dia. And you bet my say, night na girl in the free hospital. Remember, there was a medical report that a specialist took care of this lady. How can a woman who works in a hospital or be free hospital or akofia kwaji treatment? This is a nurse who has everything at her disposal in the hospital to get all the necessary help. Nurse in free hospital hono wanji any medical help. But in the report, she received that help. But on an argument to say, what if this is a medical practitioner? What if na se oko fie no and na ma me to train nsan ma no every san nsan yiye no ebia ono kwa enkran ni munim nkranfo de ebia ne ma me mo e de hye ma no nti ebia oba the next day no specialist na o hwe ne ehu se bibia ye no ho nti won sayi nne na o china de ba hospital a o dwen say medical professional na so won san kwa betime pija. And this is a nurse. For crying out loud. This is a nurse. Obiyere ebewa. Yes, you're quite cesarean. You're quite the This is a person who handles life. And that is where my problem is the fear. This woman at the end of the day, me betuma question in sim. Me nuaba betuma question in sim. Wo yire betuma question in sim. And if a nurse cannot speak truth, as a nurse is speculative. She is being speculative in every single thing that she's saying. What if? What if?
Ebusia emise video we di osha Kevin Ekobe du obaye no ene wa ambase obefaya wa ambase chese obetutu bi e di amani omu atrese omu di atro na chese omu setting up industries ewo Ghana nke wo say very professional me kire ebi ti say school for teacher for ebi ti say nursing ebi ti say army ebi ti say chese Ghana Police Association Ghana Army Associations ne ehun kitahudie ne yemfa say lawyers nyina no we nyina noble institutions e wo say obi a oye part of that noble institution ni bia no they are supposed to exhibit some sort of professionalism in their work. I was say omo exhibit professionalism wa e chese omudi omoduma nenso wo hwe enioma e koso no a chese Ghana de krono ba na e ba ye ba yichi a chese enioma e chese e di adanse e chese nkrofo yi e me say sisi ano politics and nkrofo e dey play because asemi ba ya e sha se trendy Mr. Tinkran a utumu say ono and that chese Ghana Nursing and Midwifery Association na ono na chese omoto abayi no papa yi ba bontin or granted interviews ni ade e ma ne kotena UTV kra e ho e no kokyere ensemu a kire say Raph assault nurse no e ma echi no ye hu say nurse no nzo e video bi e de ba bontin be kire mu e kire say Raph any some chese gangs bi and as a goon should be eba hospital or Ridge Hospital or the honomu no be assaulted no near the no crowd when you dislocated arm. Actually, say assault no a very dangerous and also a dent on the image of Ghana Midwifery and Nurses Association. The abas are next say was a government investigations now you shall say in someone nurse ebe kan yi no crowd na say enye no crowd enunti say CCTV footage and as videos about Bontina, ure video no more. Baby anyone a say Raph the activist for Ghana. Baby anyone a say Branty air sorting nurse ni and as a video be anyone giving indications that this young man no or the goon should be about hospital or Emma Oma assaulted. She say nurses are a dent on the image of Ghana Midwifery and Nurses Association. In deciding to know, I say, and some way they no crown yet it says our nurse in question claim say Raph assaulted her and leading to the assault, she now has dislocated arm and has suffered several injuries, Uchiremu ya nikase mu no uchiremu ya na chese onokra ofa pains mu enya sempetua into all information about this mami esa the Raph okra will sue Raph over 7 million Ghana cedis in the old currency the net say 7 billion plus Emma Ghana for this next yama and seminal akwa yesterday bi na ebusuafo ensemi koya ekokoba say now Ghana Health Minister Mr. Ando on the team conducting investigation. Now investigation has totally proven say Raph the activist apparently there was no any point of contact or any evidential proof within the CCTV footage except apparently or assaulted nurse now all team was allegations made by this group or team of midwifery nurses or midwifery association of Ghana something that was purported or formulated, something that is made up to get the guy arrested. But Ghana for say any incident when Kwana prove say Ghana nurses and Kasano omu bodge usho omu subai omu behavior ne normal be amoya Ghana as obi yare na okohompo emergency in a state of emergency crowd. And Ofui do not pay attention to people who are dying. It is also CCTV camera and as a footage material. You see, say there were many evidences indicating that these people do not care about people that are sick at the hospital or people that are brought to the hospital. Say they are in emergency condition. There was therefore and semi ko eba in Ghana for say Ghana Midwifery and Nurses Association. Yes, Remo said you people should add a bit of professionalism and patriotism in your work. Say when a Ghana for DNT and ama akwakwe say edin say omubeti omufum so atum. Grofo chiremu anache say eyakoye say is a dent on the image of Ghana Midwifery and Nurses Association. It is on Begia to pass on my from so power had and lalai. It will nurse Obolo ya, Mami Obolo ya, Obase ononso eba be pruvi another external substantial evidence indicating to the already proven fact according to them say Raph the activist truly or assaulted nurse but when upon she was asked to say prove the evidence here on GHOne TV by Selwa Ami here, the nurse totally failed to agree, say, play video on air to justify her fact. Jebusianfo, there's a Uhiemua, Zia, and some of course were Ghana, and Yasem Ketua. There's a Ghana, some of the institutions in the they are lacking professionalism in their work. They are lacking patriotism. I think Ghana for nurses be if you social media, if you say corners be just open up the impositive of Raph and just say ya bashi only do attempt if you class or no education no crown or kono in nursing just a nursing school whatever no we are only Juma Ghana but pray Ghanaians do not respect nurses and midwifery association and same be for and some no adults have a big nurses need be allegations omo pese omo dey support the fact to say they neglect patients even in their critical condition that has led to many people dying unattended to in the hospital. No more say empo o market no chese yaketua bia isayi in Ghana buying enhwe enya hu bibi enkrofo so abahye omo akire mu say yaketua sempa na mpese mu ka wa ha eno no nkyere say e was say that type of medical treatment or attention negligence it was said more hesitate a leading enkrofo to their death we say na monye Ghanaians who are patriotic to see Ghana progress ebusiafo memfa mu ensi ha tiso Kevin Ekobe Taylor ebe ma expose o tre video no mu mienu tre next ni ba yi say wabedi atro and it is another dent on the image of Ghana Nurses and Midwifery Association. Ebusiafo Ghana Nursing and Midwifery Association is lacking professionalism, patriotism to see the health sector giving the best of care and treatment to fellow citizens of Ghanaians. Inti Kevin Eko Baby Taylor, Wabetreni Semu, Edida and Semu, Edi and Sem Abewe. Yemfa Musiha, Ebusia, Dasene, Unakopon Edi Adum Edumiyena, Yebesanso, Yaba, Marco Mubim, Yakramo.